The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the coronas are chilling, and it's time to get out and get a little fresh air with your baby. I don't know about you, but it's really easy to get cabin fever when you're stuck inside all day with a newborn. You should get out and get some fresh air. Let's just do it safely. Sun protection for your baby, especially if they're under 6 months old, is really important. They lack that protective melanin protein in their skin that protects them from the harmful, harsh rays of the sun. So you have to protect it for them. And the most important way to do that is to provide shade for your baby. It's not always easy finding shade everywhere you go. You can't guarantee it. But I have found the most amazing product called Snooze Shades. You can guarantee it every time now. They make a one-size-fits-all snooze shade for every single infant car seat, pram, stroller, double stroller, and your travel cot. So you can take them with you anywhere and provide perfect shade for your baby. It's lightweight, breathable material with UV protectant in it. And it has a couple of screens so baby can see out. And they also have privacy, perfect environment for a nap too. Provide your baby with protective clothing as well. Those wonderful UV protective swim shirts are terrific with the long sleeves or a whole unitard like this one's wearing. Wide brim hats are important too. All right, we're gonna get down to the hard part now, and this ain't no joke. The sunscreens. When your baby reaches 6 months old, generally that's when you can start using a sunscreen. In the past, manufacturers had advised us to never use sunscreen on a baby under 6 months old. But recently, the American Academy of Pediatrics has advised that it's okay to use a little bit if you're in a pinch, if you can't provide shade for your baby. That really makes it a huge issue in choosing which one is going to be safest for your baby. And unfortunately, more than half of the sunscreens on the market today for young babies are very dangerous. I'm going to give you 2 ingredients to avoid more than anything else. Please write this down. The first one is retinol palmitate. This is a form of vitamin A, and when combined with sun exposure on the skin, it creates a carcinogenic activity on the skin. We're talking like scary stuff here. You don't want this in your baby's sunscreen. Next is oxybenzone. You want to avoid this one because it penetrates deeply into the baby's skin, absorbs into the bloodstream, and then acts like the hormone estrogen. No. Also, avoid those 2-in-1 combination sunscreen with insect repellent brands. These things are really dangerous. First of all, insects don't want to be out in the hot sun, so you don't really need it. Second of all, your sunscreens are designed to absorb into your baby's skin. These dangerous chemicals that are in insect repellent hit you right on that and get right into your baby's bloodstream. Super dangerous, man, so just avoid those like the plague. Now let's talk about the forms of sunscreen that are best and safest for your baby. The creams, the lotions, and the face sticks, those are the ones to stick with. The powders, the loose powder sunscreens, those are dangerous. They're easily inhaled into the lungs and you have to reapply them all the time. Really not safe for a baby. In fact, they're pulling those from the market right now as we speak. Number 2, those towelettes, I know they're convenient, but the FDA is pulling those from the market as well because there's not enough of the protective ingredients from the sunscreen getting onto the baby's skin and protecting them. So it's leaving them vulnerable. And lastly, I don't think I need to go in too much into the sprays. If you've ever used one of those, you know those things are really, really hard on the lungs and really dangerous to breathe in. So keep those away from your baby too. There is some good news though. There's some great products out there, and I brought a few that you can find anywhere from Whole Foods to Target. One of them is California Baby, and the other one is Badger. I chose to bring these because they were really easy to find, and they'll probably be really easy for you to find too, and they're at the top of the Environmental Working Group's Safe Sunscreen for Baby list. Check that list out. There's a whole bunch of other brands there as well. Lastly, make sure that everything that you buy has broad spectrum written on it. That's UVA and UVB ray protection. And your SPF level. The EWG recommends that you keep it between 15 and 50. Anything on the extreme on either end is not recommended by them. So this should get you started with safe, fun sun with your baby. Thank you for joining me. I'm Jenni June. Enjoy your baby.